What up? 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Can somebody verify you can hear me in the live chat while I try to do it myself? In the process of me trying to do it myself. Can somebody just let me know in the live chat? Everybody hit the like button, please. Hey. Hit the like. Looking for a $15 live stream, going to stay on 2 hours.
Thank you, sister. But you got my 40, homie.
I thought you had $200.
I do, but I won't spend Red's money.
You're going to come up to me and hug my neck and kiss me and say, thank you for getting that money out of my pocket.
Oh, I'll just hold on to my money because, you know, there's hardship. Be careful.
You need to make a vow of faith of $1,000. Oh, Bob, couldn't you say 25? No! You can't make a $1,000 vow of faith. I'm saying in faith.
Tithe! Give money and you'll get the blessing. If you don't, nothing for you.
Put some anointing on this money. You put some up here. You put... Prosper. See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I don't want to hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
Donations. 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 Donations.
Thank you. You say you want to make a $500 vow? Then do it. Then do it. If that takes faith for you, do it. You want to make a $100 vow? If that takes faith, see, I like 1,000. Because I know I got you. I got you in the faith.
Yeah. I don't even remember if I went live last night. I don't think I did go live last night. I don't think I did. So I guess apologies for that. I'm sure. Did anybody miss me? All right. No homo. Let's see here. What do I want to say? Oh, I want to talk about something. But yeah, $15 to keep me on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Oh gosh. All right, let's what did I want to talk about? Let me see what we looking like on Rumble. Let me put the Cash App and PayPal in the Rumble, and then I'm gonna get started. Everybody hit the like button. So yeah, I was talking to a loved one, a over 45 loved one, and we were talking about. Well, I brought this up. I basically said, you know, you want these guys to jump through these hoops and be patient with all your quirks and obligations, and you want them to put in all this effort, to have sex for 3 to 6 months. Um, it's a lot. So I asked her, what exactly is a man getting from any of this? And I asked her, what is your thoughts on me asking that? And she said it's gross. I'm like, what do you mean it's gross? Are you associating that with, I'm saying that something sexual should be exchanged for all this? And I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. And she like, oh, but you know what I realized? It's not even just that she was thinking I was saying she should exchange sex for all this effort a man is putting in. That's not what she found gross. The truth is, she finds it gross that a man would expect anything in return for all his efforts. That's gross. Because women feel entitled to men just giving them the world with little to nothing in return. I mean, even think about the whole, oh, I'll cook and clean. That ain't nothing. Cooking and cleaning in a house you live in, that ain't nothing. So a man supposed to protect, provide, buy you a house, build you a deck, go to all your family events. Like you know the list. It's 100 things. And the great special thing we get is obligatory bedroom fund once a month and cooking and cleaning. It was never an equal exchange. I mean, I guess you could say if she gives you children, you got your children. But okay, but after you give me the children, then okay, move out then if that's the case. You got free room and board while you were pregnant, and let's just say for 2 or 3, 4 years afterwards, okay, now get out. Exchange completed. Anyway, she said it was gross. Let's the idea of a man wanting something in return after 6 months of effort and paying for dates and this and that. She thinks the idea of him wanting something back is gross. Now let's just go with the idea that he did want bedroom fun in return. Why is that gross? Cause see, men's plexuality always gets demonized. Men are wrong for wanting bedroom fun with women. That's what society tells us. We should never succumb to that, or we should, censor that. We should suppress that. Male plexuality is evil. But I had to go deeper because, like I said, I think that what she find gross is that a man would want something to be reciprocated after 6 months of effort and money. That's what she finds gross, I think. What else was said on that call? Um, I just was telling her like, you showing up to a date isn't reciprocating. You responding to a text, I mean, in a sense that is reciprocating, but you know what I mean. You responding to some text, men don't really consider that reciprocation. Like, she hurried up and changed the subject and got off the phone. Not surprisingly. She was look, this is what I really want to break down. She was uncomfortable by the thought of her having to do something back in return in the courting phase. That made her really uncomfortable. I think here's the reason why I think it made her uncomfortable. Because she knows she don't really want to do nothing in return. And if we go deeper, that's why she don't want to talk about what will she do in return. But let's go deeper. She know deep down inside she's not worth it. And that's not a diss. That's not a diss to who she is as a person because I love her dearly. But from a relationship, romantic standpoint, she knows she's not worth it, and it's not worth the 6 months of effort. She knows that, and that's why she hurried up and rushed off the phone, and that's why she was uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, so we were talking about a what up, Lucky? We were talking about, let's just hypothetically say she's 50. We were talking about a man who was trying to, I guess, get to know her, court her, take her on dates, whatever, who was like 70. And she keeps reiterating, like, oh, that's too old. That's too old. Well, you should have, that's why you should have figured out dating in your 20s. This is what you're stuck with as a 50-year-old woman on a dating market. So she's trying to, he's too old, different generation, yada, yada, yada. So she tried to make the argument that, well, he's 70, so he probably don't really care about sex like that. He should just be looking for companionship at this point. And I really want to break down that statement. Everybody hit the like button. We got 7 people watching, only 4 likes. When women get to a certain age, they're not really interested in having sex with the person they're looking for anymore. Like, I really want to break this down. When they get to the stage where they're basically looking for a quote unquote companion, they're looking for, let's put it like this. Look, so we just call it settle mode. When women finally go into settle mode, what does that look like? And at what age does the average black woman finally just say, okay, I'll go in settle mode? It's usually going to be around, closer to 50 than anything else. Because, black don't crack. So in their 40s, they still trying to twerk in the club. Right? But so the average black woman probably get in the settle mode late 40s, early 50s, if not 60s. But we just going to say 45 to 55 is the average settle mode for black women. So when they get in settle mode, it's not about sex anymore. It's not about him being sexy or tall or this or that. It's pretty much about protection and provision and be my emotional tampon. You can soak up all my emotional garbage, like a tampon. They're looking for a simp, sucker, punk to run ragged and just be her little errand boy, be her emotional support, be her if she need $200 for something, be her entertainment puppy when she want to feel like going out on a Saturday night. But let's be clear, she doesn't really want to have sex with you. Sex is just looked at as a chore, so to speak, to keep this sucker punk on the hook. So let's really break this down. Hold on, I got a meme.
Beta! No. I'm an alpha. Beta! Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta! It's a sign of being a beta male. I didn't know that.
Beta!
So this is why the women on Kendra, once they get 40, 50 or something, and got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies, and now they're talking about celibacy until marriage. See, because now sex is not about them getting off or being excited to have bedroom fun with you. It's about using sex as a bargaining chip now. That in settle mode, it's time to use sex as a bargaining chip. That's what they start to do when they in settle mode. Before settle mode, they're not even giving a date chance to a guy they don't want to screw. You understand? They're not even looking the way of a man who they don't really want to screw bad. But once they get in settle mode, okay, let me find me a punk, where I can use this old washed up poontang as leverage to get what I want from this man. Yeah, hit the like button. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, you know what to do. Donate. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. What up, Lauren? So, and you got to keep in mind, too, when they get about 45, 50, their dating market is 65, 70. They're not attracted to a 65, 70-year-old. Even if he is fit and got it together. Like, because she said something the other day, which let me know that pretty much no matter what, she's not going to be attracted to some 70-year-old man. Even though he work out, he fit, he well dressed and all that. She was saying he was moving slow. He moved like a 70-year-old. I'm like, well, yeah, you would expect a 70-year-old to move like a 70-year-old. But it was kind of a diss and a jab. But she's not attracted. She's not going to be attracted to a 70-year-old man. Most 50-year-old women aren't going to be attracted to a 70-year-old man. But who gives a fuck what these bitches are attracted to? It's not all about them anymore. It's been about them for 50 years. It's time for them to make a practical decision that's going to be best for them, not what they want and like. But anyway, it's easy for these women to use sex as a bargaining chip when they're not sexually attracted to these men anyway. They're just trying to find a man to use. Use for companionship, use for money. They're still trying to use them, essentially. So ideally, this 65 to 70-year-old man that they have to settle for when they're 50, ideally he wouldn't be interested in sex anymore. That's their ideal thing. They're done with sex. These women have already been screwed 6 ways from Sundays. They don't really care about sex anymore. They don't. So yeah, that explains her statement about, oh well, he's 70, so he shouldn't really care about sex no more anyway. He should just be all about companionship. Yeah, I'm sure that works out just fine for you. But no, he still cares about sex, especially if he works out and stuff still. Yeah, he still got high testosterone. He's still trying to get a nut off. And I'm sure she sees that as a burden. And she would see sex with him as a chore. What man should sign up for that? For a woman who you know going to see sex with you as a chore? Like, oh my goodness, man. Just the selfishness is diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Just to hear, older women talk about all the stuff they want from a man while saying nothing about what they're going to give him in return. Like they don't even hint at something they're going to give him in return. It's all about what they want, what they deserve, what he got to put up with, deal with, what patience he have to have. If he was a real man, he would wait 6 months to have sex at 70. Like, it's just ridiculous, people. It's absolutely ridiculous. But a lot of women just don't feel like they have to offer anything. I'm sitting here with you. I'm the prize. That they have the mentality that they're the prize and their presence is the ultimate gift. Their presence is a present. So yes, do 6 months of jumping through hoops and running on hamster wheels just for the honor of being in my presence, maybe, twice a month. And you still gotta wait 6 months for cooch. Never mind. Let's just move on. Everybody hit the like button.
Doing happy Wednesday. I hope you guys have been having a great week. Nikki is here. I love a girl that sometimes you guys know that about me. But I'm gonna say hello to the chat and then we're gonna jump right in with Nikki. So if you want to talk to Nikki, you send me an email at mellymonaco1@gmail.com, or you can help yourself. The link is in the description of the video. So that
Let me say this real quick too. And this kind of goes into what I was just saying. Like, fellas, don't hang around chicks who don't like you. Like, let me be more clear. You got a lot of guys who they try to like orbit around a chick and be nice to a chick and this and that, and then still try to come around. Oh, you want something from Starbucks? Like, they still try to be super nice and kiss up to them and be around them, but it's like, she don't like you, bro. And most of the time, when a woman, not all the time, I've changed a couple chicks' minds in my blue pill days, but I mean, I've had a chick say, "Oh, I didn't like you at first, but the more I start to get to know you, I actually, whatever." I've had it happen. It's possible, but so I guess you could go for it if you really want to. But just I'm saying as a general statement, stop hanging around and being nice to chicks who clearly don't like you. Because for the most part, a chick either like you or she don't like you within the first 30 seconds of talking to you. This whole thing about the cute chick at work. Look, if the cute chick at work liked you, look, it would be established within the first couple of days of working with her. Like I said, I'm not saying no men have ever wore a woman down and it worked out, yada yada yada, but don't be that guy. You're not that guy, bro. I mean, if you want to do it once in a blue, but just generally speaking, don't do it, man. The point that I'm trying to make is she either like you or she don't like you. And usually when she don't like you, she's going to send you some hints to try to get you away from her. She's going to send you little hints to let you know, like, oh, damn, she don't like me. Little jokes, so-called jokes that she make about you, little slick comments, and just move on. But anyway, what else was I about to say? Oh, I was about to say, like, this whole idea, especially with 40-plus-year-old women, this whole idea that a man is going to court you for 6 months while you decide if you like him or not is just so absurd, especially for a 40-year-old woman. Like, so, see, that's why certain men have, like, a strict sex after the third date rule. Because if you haven't kissed me or something, or I don't know, something should have happened by the third date. Y'all already know about what I say about what the prerequisite is for even taking a woman out on one date. I would say the 4-hour, let's just call it the 4-hour phone conversation test. You know, over a week's time, try to talk to her on the phone for 4 hours before you even ask her out on a date. And see, here's the thing: in these days, they might get the ick from that. It's been a whole week, and he hasn't made plans yet. No, I'm still vetting you out, Bi. I'm still vetting you out. So let me ask Lauren. Lauren, if you weren't married, and I don't know if this is out of line or not, but whatever. Lauren, if you weren't married and some guy got your number at the gym or something, right? How long would he have to go without making plans that would be a deal breaker for you? So he got your number at the gym on Monday. If he doesn't make plans by what, you're over it. By 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 days? How long would it take for him not to make plans? Because let's just say you're still talking to him and texting him throughout the week, but he hasn't made official plans yet. How long before it's like, okay, I'm cool on him? He didn't make plans within this time frame. He must not like me. I'm over it. Let me ask you that, Lauren. Let's play this while we wait for an answer.
That would be easier, faster, better. So, Devin Bucks, Kev MD, hello. All right, hello everybody. Thank you for being here on time. She's here, so we're not gonna make her wait. But if you want to come, you send me an email at melimonaco1@gmail.com, or you just click the link and you can just join. All right, so let's see. We got Nikki. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for being here on time, looking pretty.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thank you. So, how is?
So where do we start with this one? Where do we start? Hold on, let me pull the stream up on my phone. Okay, so Lauren says she would ask him out. A lot of women have a problem with that. Yeah, a lot of women would have a problem with that. They would feel like they're pursuing the man's not being the man. Okay, well, let me ask you this, Lauren. If you were the type to sit and wait for him to make plans, how long would be a deal breaker if he didn't make plans in this time period? So, here's the thing, guys. Because I got another question for Lauren after that one. I guess, fellas, you can answer this question. How long do you think it takes for a woman to know if she like you or not? How many dates does it take? What's a reasonable amount of dates where a woman should know, like, if you feeling me or not? Or a reasonable amount of weeks. Let me just put it like that. Either however you want to put it in. If you want to put it in dates or weeks. For me, I feel like a woman know if she like you. I'll just say that initial attraction, she know within Oh, dang. Okay, Lauren said 6 months. So Lauren says if a guy got her number at the gym, it would be okay for him not to make plans to do something for 6 months. So if it was 5 months, he would still be in the green. Okay, so yeah, that's different, Lauren. That's definitely different. So my next question, Lauren, how many dates or how many weeks do you think it takes for the average woman or for you to know if you like a guy? For you to definitively say, like, I like you, I want to see where this is going, like I'm locked in with you, I can confirm I like you. It don't mean that we official or nothing, but I'm giving you I'm giving you recognition, validation, whatever. I like you, and I want to see where this go. I'm interested in this going somewhere. How many dates or how many weeks does it take for a woman to get to that point? Or, what's a reasonable time? But anyway, back to this woman on our screen. You already know what I'm gonna say. Tatted Up Chronicles. It's the Tatted Up Chronicles. The tats, the rapper Cuban Link. It's just starting off on the wrong foot. I'll just say that. That tattoo is a deal breaker. I would say that tattoo, the location of that tattoo is a nuke flag. It's a nuke flag. Not just a red flag, it's a nuke flag. There's this fly that been flying around the house for all week, and it's my biggest pet peeve in the world. If anybody wants to know what my biggest pet peeve is, other than witchy women, it's flies. It's flies. Anyway, Lauren says about 3 weeks to 3 dates, a woman should know if she like you or not. I'll say this. What up, T Orlando? So I would say, here's the thing. I think within the first conversation of you meeting her. So if you meet her for the first time in person at the gym or whatever, and y'all, let's just say y'all chop it up for 5 minutes at the gym. A woman know if she wanna have bedroom fun with you, like Chris Rock say, within the first 30 seconds. But let's just say 5 minutes. We probably don't even need 5 minutes. If you look a certain way and the conversation good, after 2 minutes, she know if she would boink you or not. Now, Lauren, let me know if that's true in your opinion, Lauren. That a woman knows within 30 seconds to 3 minutes of talking to a guy face to face in person if she would boink him or not. See, see, if you talk to women, they're gonna have you believe, no, it's deeper than that with me. You gotta stimulate my mind for a month at least, or they're gonna make you think they're deeper than that, and they don't just go off of looks and height. But it's all poppycock. We're human. I don't care how mature a woman is. There's certain dudes who look a certain way where she look at him like, damn, he can get these panties tonight. She might not do it, but it's like that locker room talk, like, ooh, that nigga can get all this pussy just off of a glance. There any woman who say that, oh no, I'm not like that. It take more than the physical to get me like you can get these pants. You're lying. Now I get what you're saying if you say like it takes more than that for me to jump in bed with you. Fine. But I'm just talking about the thought in your head popping up like, ooh, he can get it. No woman on this planet is above that. No woman on the planet is above that. Just like no man on the planet is above looking at a chick like, oh damn, she could get it. I'm not saying you'll do it to her. You may be a disciplined, high moral man who don't have bedroom fun outside of relationships. Fine. But I'm just talking about that initial, damn. Nobody's above that. No one. So, like I said, women know within 3 minutes of seeing you face to face and talking to you if she's interested in bedroom fun from a fleshy standpoint. So far as liking you on that deeper level, though, I would say, mm, I would say 2 dates. If we talking throughout the week too, like if we go on a date week 1 and go on a date week 2, and I'm talking to you throughout the week on both of those weeks, at the end of the second date, you should know like what's up. Are you feeling this dude? Are you interested in seeing if this could go to a relationship? You see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, fellas, never get caught up in this whole thing of you gotta date me for 3 to 6 months while I figure out if I like you or not. Don't play that game, because you're at that point you're getting played. You know, if you're still, let's just say after that second date, the start of that third week, as y'all talking at the start of that third week, if you're still questioning if she even like likes you like that by the beginning of that third week, just cut it. Just cut it, bro. You getting played. Just cut it. Like, I'm gonna put it like this, and this has been my experience throughout my life. Every girl that ever liked me, she wasn't trying to hide it. I mean, she may have been trying to play coy or whatever, but even with that, it was very flirty. Like it wasn't a gray area. Like there's this myth that, oh, maybe she liked me. Maybe no. If she like you, bro, you're gonna know if she likes you. She's not gonna fully hide that if she likes you. See, but here's where it gets tricky. And I'm hungry and I'm trying to think about what I want to eat. What time is it? Oh, I shouldn't eat yet. Trying to be on a diet, y'all. I'm not some fatty though, but I still could lose some pounds. Uh, what was I about to say? Yeah, every girl that ever liked me, it wasn't a secret. I'll tell you that right now. It wasn't a secret. So this whole thing about trying to warm a woman up, no, man. Just no. Um, oh, but this is what I was about to say. Everybody hit the like button if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours. Let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat. Nothing has been met. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. But this is what I was gonna say. This is where a lot of men get confused. They like, well, she responded to my text. She showing up to the dates. She must like me a little bit. Wrong, bro. Wrong.
What? What are you talking about?
So
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
I mean, it's nothing to respond to a text. And then she a 40-plus-year-old woman. I mean, what else she got? I mean, not that she don't got anything else to going on, but I mean, nah, Mo. Nah, man. Responding to a text isn't anything, man. It's absolutely nothing. Responding to a text like clicking on a YouTube video is nothing. Just something to do. And a lot of times they're annoyed at having to text you back. So don't think just because they text you back, they ain't pissed off on the other end of that. Like, I wish this corny nigga would stop texting me. And I already told y'all about how they tired of the good morning beautifuls and how your day going. They tired of it. Especially by the time they hit 40 and 50, man, they've been hearing that for 30 years. 3 decades they've been hearing good morning beautiful. They tired of it. And that's why men don't want to date older women. They've been there and done that with everything you can do and say to them. And they tired of it all. They tired of life, really. Shit. Um, But yeah, her showing up to a date, why not? A free meal and some goofy motherfucker trying to entertain me, my court jester. Why not? I ain't doing nothing else Saturday. Because you got to keep in mind, a lot of these older women, they stay busy at work because they know if they sat with their own mind for too long, they might kill themselves. So they stay busy, they stay trying to get into something because they know if they just sit at home and just think about how pathetic they are in their lives are, they might fuck around and kill themselves. So yeah, they pick up those extra shifts and shit. But I say all that to say, well, what else is she doing on a Saturday night? Of course, she'd take a free meal, go see a show. She ain't there for you, she there for the free meal and the show. And maybe best case scenario, you entertain her, but still don't give a fuck about you as a human. So anyway, while I wait for this meme to play, um, I mean, yeah, men should have a hard no weight policy on expired coochie. So I would say, I mean, really over 30 is absurd, is an absurd notion.
And when she's a bitch, you let her know you've been a bitch.
Because she won.
And if she get mad, look at the bitch being mad.
People don't want to start problems and just throw her out of the room because she's useless to society. So that's the reason why they kind of just linger around for the next 30, 40 years. Like they really just linger. Like nobody really wants them. Nobody really cares about them. Unless they're just get horny for a little bit. And then as soon as the horniness is gone, the woman's off. They're just lingering around. She just lingers. Looking for any spare attention.
I mean, yeah, men should have a hard no weight policy on expired coochie. So, AKA over 30. But it's a tricky thing to navigate because I don't know what's harder. Maybe T Orlando can fill me in. What's harder to boink, a 25-year-old or a 45-year-old? Who's harder to boink? I think it actually might be the 45-year-old. Y'all let me know in the live chat. Who's harder to boink? A hot 25-year-old or an attractive 45-year-old with her own house and own car and own this and that? What up, LT Soul? Hold on, I'll be right back while y'all answer that question in the chat. We'll play something while I get something to eat. So I ain't leaving y'all hanging. Let's see. I'm gonna just play this until I get back. Everybody hit the like button if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours. Hit the donations.
But I say it all the time, because society is how it is and men are how it is. Nobody tells a woman anything.
Yeah.
If you look, a woman will tell a dude, "You ugly.
Right.
You got a big nose. You stink. A woman breath stink. Ain't even gonna tell her.
Nah.
Her pussy stink. I ain't not
gonna
even
say
tell her.
nothing. Yeah.
Women ain't looking. It don't matter. So she goes her whole life thinking she a 10. It'll be a fat bitch right now. Think she a 10. You go in the room. You ask, "Oh, what do you think you are?" Almost every in there gonna say, "I'm a 10."
Oh, that's no question.
And believe it to their soul.
Standing on it.
Yeah, man.
They think you done lost your mind. You say otherwise. And it's a wild thing you see on the internet you can't take into the real world sometimes. You know what I mean? And a lot of people do. If you never lived the real life, you're not going to understand how it works for real. You just go off the internet. You look, everybody's unhappy. You're an unhappy bastard.
Yeah.
Unhappy. That's in your algorithm. You're embarrassing. That's not real life. I see plenty happy people. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty good women in this world. Plenty good guys.
You really
know
said
what I'm saying?
right there. Motherfuckers is really online getting a perspective of the world from this narrow window that's an algorithm because you don't go outside. That's why these dudes, they regurgitate. Women are like this, high value, hypergamy, all of these things. Because you don't be outside and you don't deal with women.
Right.
My experience is completely different because I'm actually outside. But guess what happens? The danger is you go outside and color the world with what you've seen.
Right.
So you're not even going to be able to get the woman that you want because you're already projecting that she's going to be this way that you saw that these people are talking about.
You ain't go through the trials, tribulations of real human being interactions that we have since the beginning of time. Since I've been 15 years old, interacting with these women and understanding them. So when I got to the internet, I could give you a different perspective because I lived it at the highest level.
Come on.
I know this. And then I could comment on the internet because I'm on the internet for a long time. So I know when I speak, most of the time it's about the month on the internet. But when I speak on real life shit, it's different. Because I haven't missed with a woman yet. Because I live in a real life world. And things I say, I execute.
And these, like when dudes say stuff like women are hypergamous, man, shut the when did everybody start saying these words?
Right.
So you telling me it's not out here with a bum? It's not a bunch of strippers who got boyfriends who don't got no money?
Plenty.
Who they
know
like.
this.
Who they like. Now, of course, women are going to take opportunities, and that's an opportunist.
Right.
Will who they want.
Especially a real woman, even if it, because I know real women that were strippers, that were prostitutes, that were lawyers, that was nurses, that's going to with a she truly likes and will do whatever for that and love her.
Exactly.
Y'all know y'all done seen that.
All day.
What you talking about? What world you live in,
That's
man?
what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, if she's an opportunist, then she was probably only with you because you were opportunity and she went to the bigger opportunity. But that has nothing to do with her nature.
But that is a bad person and that's just her.
Exactly.
That's not the majority of women. That's these internet weirdos and look at them. I just saw the joint on Justin LeBoy. He had I think Chinese kitty on there, whatever. Said she don't mess with a guy unless he make 10 million and all that. And that's probably what she been messing with, right? But once again, what is your outcome? You're just getting tossed around. And if you're okay with that, then I'm okay with it too. But if you want to be a wife, take it serious, have no mental health problems, run around. We know what you're doing behind closed doors, crying to these. You understand me? Because they got some money. What that money doing for you for real? And I get it. If you, any woman that be like, hey, I don't give a I don't care about being a wife. I want to have fun.
Right. Just keep it real.
It's
cognitive dissonance. You're acting in a way that's opposite of what you say that you want. Right. You know, so that's why you can't never have it. Keep it real.
That's all you got to do. But they're never going to do that because a woman is programmed, 99% of them that say that, they're truly programmed, want to have this guy for they think they're going to keep him, but it never works because what you're doing is not going to be obtainable in the long run.
Never.
That's the problem.
Never.
And that's why I like having these conversations because it's like, I get what y'all thinking and hear us talking, but we really lived it.
Yeah,
we really connected our dots. You ain't.
Nah,
don't compare to us.
Hey, y'all ain't connected dots with you.
So y'all can talk all this. I'ma judge it off his main. You gonna show the world and talk. Let me see the man, because I said that the other day, like I mean it.
Yeah,
I done seen you interact with the one you call like that, and it's in pocket and been like that.
Yeah.
I don't see these. I never do.
Hey. That's funny. They be mad when I say it. They like, you taking shots. I'm like, well, I'm not talking about anybody, but if the shoe fits, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Where's the?
That's all that matters. And the real like you for you because you say, hey, babe.
And then I say it too.
Add up.
And then I say it too. Like I was blessed to get this game when I had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a different perspective. Like even when they would talk about Kevin Samuels, Yeah, but he still didn't get women until he had money and fame.
No question. He ain't in our league, bro.
So that's his perspective.
God bless him.
So therefore, he's going to say, this is what women want. This is what you need.
For this type of archetype of him.
Because that's what it took for him.
Yeah.
It didn't take that for me. So therefore, I can tell you factually that you don't need that to have it like that. Of course, that helped, but you don't stand on that.
Don't stand on that. And
Right, I don't know what these niggas talking about, but I was agreeing with the first part. But man, what was I saying? Oh, is it harder to fuck a 25-year-old or a 45-year-old? I would say it's probably harder to fuck a 45-year-old. Like, yeah, more walls up, trying to get more from you, trying to use the Gucci as more of a, as more leverage to get more from you. I would say it's probably harder to fuck a 45-year-old. She got all this trauma tied to sex. Let's get into it. What we looking like on Rumble?
How's your day?
It was good. It was busy, but it was good.
Okay,
Had
busy
some
is
running
always
around
good.
to do. Yeah, busy's always good.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want to tell us what you did? Oh no.
Well, I woke up. I had a few phone calls, meetings. I'm in real estate, so had some of that going on.
You're not getting in my panties without you coming out the pocket, period. And it's not even a case where I call it selling. See?
What is it?
No, because I'm not going to say pay me and I'm going to give you.
Ask me something. That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, explain.
You have to do it with class.
Right.
I call it doing it with class. So I'm going to ask you for something.
Right.
If you don't give it to me, you don't provide it, I don't want to talk to you.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want to tell us what you did? Oh no.
Well, I woke up. I had a few phone calls, meetings. I'm in real estate, so had some of that going on, and then I ran some errands, had lunch with a friend, and then now I'm here with you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that sounds like a good day.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful with. I had lunch with a friend. See, they want you to just automatically assume that she's talking about a girlfriend. I mean, with time, you'll learn these little small things, you know? What was it? What you got to ask? Oh, with a guy friend or a girlfriend? But then again, I'm not sure if the type of guys that she date would be seen out in public with her in the day.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want to tell us what you did? Oh no.
Well, I woke up. I had a few phone calls, meetings. I'm in real estate, so had some of that going on, and then I ran some errands, had lunch with a friend, and then now I'm here with you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that sounds like a good day.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so would you like to introduce yourself? What do you do? What you like doing? What's your personality like? Whatever you want us to know.
Okay, so my name is Nikki. I'm from Chicago. I am a military veteran. I served for 11 years.
Oh, no. Nope. A tatted up military veteran who kind of cute. Oh, no. 100 military songs done been up in that. No, man. No. A woman who served in the military for 11 years, no. I'm just going to leave it at that. Thanks for your service, though. Like, just as a human. But, like, for a romantic option, no.
I model and I do real estate. I'm a businesswoman.
She couldn't get more stereotypical. I'm not gonna say the military is stereotypical, but the whole I'm a model and do real estate, it doesn't get any more stereotypical than that. It really doesn't.
And I really like to eat. So, and
What? Who don't like to?
I told you that bitch crazy.
My meme board is killing me, y'all. It's killing me. It's killing all my comedic timing. It really is. Anyway, who the fuck don't like
Just something about that that rubbed me the wrong way.
So that's some low IQ shit to say. Oh, well, who are you? What do you like to do? I like to eat. The fuck? I like to breathe. It's just silly, man. It's just silly. Or that's almost like when people say I like to laugh. Who don't like to laugh? But I guess there's some, miserable motherfuckers who don't like to laugh. But it's just a silly thing to me. Oh, tell me about yourself. I like to eat and laugh.
be cool how I'm cool. I am a military veteran. I served for 11 years. I model and I do real estate. I'm a businesswoman. And I really like to eat. So, and I'm real cool. Like, I'm just laid back. I like to be cool how I'm cool.
Okay. I like that. What else? Okay, so you say you're from Chicago. Where were you stationed during those 11
Where
years?
was you
Were
at?
you everywhere or mostly somewhere?
Oh, wow. I started off in San Antonio. And then from there, I went and spent a year in Korea. And then I was in Idaho. Believe it or not, it's like crazy. I was like one of maybe 3 Black people that there. And then I did some deployments like to Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, things like that.
Okay, cool.
Hey, everybody.
Why did you retire? You had enough, or?
Yeah, it was just my time. My time
11
was
years
up.
is a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 9 more years. I mean, I'm not gonna say she should have finished. I don't know why. I don't know about that world. I'm not gonna act like I know about that world. But is this camera on me? Why not retire? Like, I don't know why she left. Y'all, some of y'all probably know more about that world than I do. But I'm pretty sure 20 years and you can retire, right? Or am I tripping? I don't know. Y'all can let me know.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I do not have any kids. I have a dog. He's 4 legs. His
Okay.
More dumb shit. Just more stupid shit, man. Every time she talk. A dog's not a baby. A dog's not a kid. It's a fucking dog. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with this one. I just wouldn't.
name's Capone, and he's 9 years old.
Nice. Okay. Do you want kids or no?
I'm
Come
still
on
up in the
now,
air, you know.
dog. Come on, man.
Have any kids? I have a dog. He's 4 legs. His
Okay.
name's Capone, and he's 9 years old.
Nice. Okay. Do you want kids or no?
I'm still up in the air. You know, I battle with myself every day, so you know, we'll see. Whatever happens, happens.
Nah, I wouldn't advise a man to have kids with a woman who just feel like whatever happened, happened. I don't know if I want him or not, but if it happens, so be it. That's not a woman you have kids with. You have kids with a woman who like, I've always dreamed of being a mother, like shit like that. So I mean, look, if you look, all these red flags. You're from Chicago, was in the military, like, don't really want kids. She's not good for anything other than coming down her throat, respectfully. Not wife material. Like, why should any man want to take you serious? You don't want kids. Like, what? That's the only reason men move in and live with women is to raise kids. That's the only reason men really sign up for a lifetime for the same bitch, even though he know it's gonna devolve into some bullshit, devolve into hell. Like, without kids, there's no incentive to fuck with you in a serious way. Whatever, man.
Got you. What else? Okay, so are you single? Just to make
I
sure.
am.
Okay.
I am single.
Cool. Would you tell us some of the characteristics that your man needs to have? It's a must.
Sure. Characteristics. He needs.
You don't qualify. Before you even start saying it, you don't fucking qualify. You just don't. How old? I mean, she's probably over 30. No kids, probably don't want kids. Body count at least 20. That's me being chill. Claims to be a real estate agent and a model. More red flags. So she don't qualify for this dude.
To be truthful. That's first and foremost. And he needs to be funny. I love a funny guy. Characteristics. He needs to be truthful. That's first and foremost. And he needs to be funny. I love a funny guy. I got jokes, so I want him to have jokes. And just be cool, like no pressure, you know, just let things flow how they flow. I don't like somebody that's overbearing, you know.
Okay.
Let's be very clear. Overbearing is, rules, regulations, and standards that men put on women. I literally pressed that meme like 2 minutes ago. But men put boundaries and restrictions on women, fucking period. If he don't care about you, or you don't got a backbone, one of the two. And obviously women don't want to be with a man who either don't care about them or don't have a backbone. So she's majorly disqualified, man, for any worthwhile man. Just right there with that statement. Because we know that's what it means. What did she say? Go with the flow, don't be overbearing. Look, she's just looking for a fuck buddy or something. I'm sure she could find dick on her own. I don't know why she had to come on a video sharing platform to find new dick. Yeah, she's fucking done, man. Yeah, she's done.
It's cool.
What else?
Tall. I like tall men.
Here we go.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Okay. How tall does he need to be? What's
I
the
would like him to be at least 6 feet or over. You know, I got a lot of legs, so I'm all legs.
So you wouldn't talk to a guy if he's 5'9"?
I would. He would just have to like be real funny.
You gotta have something to compensate.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, it's always good to make me laugh, so I don't even pay attention to it.
They all think they're a prize. She thinks she a prize. I smell the arrogance. I need to look up the word hubris. I might want to add it to my vocab. Let's look up the word hubris. Hubris. Jesus. This is why you don't mess with ex-porn stars. Vegas murder trial begins for ex-porn star accused of beheading father of her children. Not shooting, beheading. This is why the nuke flags are the nuke flags are the nuke flags for a reason. I'll just put it like that. Look, more mental illness from women. Influencer Barbara Jankowski, known as Human Barbie for her plastic surgery, dies at 31. It's mental illness. God bless her soul, you know, but it's just mental illness. Who's gonna save women from themselves? It's not about saving them from the patriarchy. The patriarchy is what's gonna fucking save them from themselves. Okay, I got the fly right where I want them. I thought I did. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker one way or another. Okay, Dallas Cowboys Marshawn Nealon dead at age 24. Damn, from a self-inflicted gunshot wound? I hope it wasn't over a bitch. For the love of God, don't let it be over a bitch. Please, brother. I would rather him kill himself over a fucking hangnail over killing himself over a bitch. Here we go with the conspiracy theories. I'm out just off that. Conspiracy theories. Anyway, I wanted to look up hubris. I don't even know how to spell it. Oh. Is extreme or excessive pride or dangerous overconfidence and complacency. Okay, hubris. Okay, it's officially added to my vocabulary. Yeah, I can smell the hubris on her. Baby, you're no prize. But see, they think, see, the cuteness is just keeps them in arrested development. It keeps them from seeing reality. She doesn't realize she's dog shit on the dating market yet because men still want to use her as a fleshlight. She's not gonna realize she's not good for anything other than being a fleshlight to a man until her looks like are officially fading and she's just officially old looking bitch. Then she'll realize that it was over 20 years ago.
For sure. Okay, that's cool. At least you're flexible on that. What about the age range?
You know, younger guys are really, really attracted to me for some reason. I'll be 38 in 2 days.
Oh, it's over. It is absolutely over. I knew she was older, but I didn't know 38. Ma'am, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you know what, though? Ain't nothing funny about that. I wish one of y'all would just start laughing. Because y'all know you think this is funny, but you... I'm sorry, man.
her answer to the kid question makes sense now. Yeah, her question to the kid answered. She wanted kids, but this is what women have to say when they get to these ages. Oh, if it happened, it happened at 42. If it happened, it happened at 38, 42, 36. Well, if it happened, it happened. Fuck out of here. She wanted kids. Don't get that fucked up. And that's another thing that women do when they get to a particular age.
The older woman just, they'll say either she hit the wall, or they'll say things like she's just set in her ways. They'll say things like, she's too aggressive, she's too assertive, things like that. Try to act like this woman in her 40s and 50s is no good, basically. Like she's inferior because she's set in her ways. She doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to let a man lead.
Yes.
They don't want a woman their age because they know darn well a woman their age is not going to tolerate nor endure their nonsense.
Oh, yeah, right. God.
So another thing women do when they get, I'll just say past 35, they'll either say, oh, I don't know, I didn't care if I had them or not or something. Or they'll say, I wanted some, but it's over now. Or some will keep it real and say, I wanted them, but it's kind of over now, so forget it. Those are the honest ones. I can respect those. But then you have the ones when they get to these older ages, they'll swear, oh, hell no, I don't want kids. Them little rascals, fuck no. But they forget that we knew them. Sorry, guys. My DoorDasher rung the bell. I left a note not to ring, but they don't listen sometime, I got a problem. I need to stop ordering DoorDash. Anyway, you have the ones who get to older ages and then they try to front, oh, no, I don't want no kids. They're too struggling. Fuck no. Why'd you even ask? Of course I ain't want no kids. But they forget, like, we knew them when they was in their 20s and we asked them back then and they said they did want them. But yeah, they got to try to play it off once they pass childbearing ages. But yeah, that do you want kids answer is clearer now.
I mean, not 2 days, 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I don't really have
About the age range.
pay attention to it. I would. He would just have to like be real funny.
You gotta have somebody something to compensate.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's always good to make me laugh. So I don't even pay attention to it.
For sure. Okay, that's cool. At least you're flexible on that. What about the age range?
Younger guys are really, really attracted to me for some reason. I'll be 38 in 2 days. I mean, not 2 days, 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I don't really have an age range. I just don't really like really old guys, So like if you're probably over 45, probably not my
You got another thing coming, honey. You got another thing coming, honey. Okay, so younger guys are hitting on you, what, 30, 28, 32, 33, 34? Hey, yeah, they hitting on you to do you know what. A 28-year-old man not trying to wife up a 38-year-old woman. I assure you. A 36-year-old man is not trying to wife up a 38-year-old woman for the most part. If he got options and could pull bitches in their 20s, and let's be real, you want a man who got options who could pull bitches in their 20s to pick you. They all want the same guy, Mr. 0.5. But no, man. You talking about you won't go over 45. Don't make me laugh, man. When women get over 30, their dating range is 20 years up from now on. You washed up, you passed the wall, you're in the garbage, you're in the recycling bin at 30. Your dating range, so at 30, it's 30 to 50. At 35, it's 35 to 55. At 40, it's 40 to 60. At 45, it's 45 to 65. You get the point. At 50, it's 70. It's 50 to 70. Like, and once they get over 40, like, yeah, it's going to likely be a 55-year-old, 60-year-old. Because you got to keep in mind, all these women are talking about Mr. Point 5. Mr. Point 5 doesn't have to settle in any way. Age-wise, height, whatever height he like, weight that he like, what type of hair. This is what they don't get. The men they're asking for, they're not making all these concessions. They don't have to. The type of guys who will make your 20 concessions are the guy you're not going to want to respect.
Cup of tea, you know.
Okay, what about the youngest? What is it?
I would say probably like 30, 32, maybe.
So
it just all depends. Like, you know, everybody, age is a number, but you know, your maturity, your mental state is it counts.
For sure. Okay. So we'll say 30 to 45.
Yeah.
Okay. Can they have kids? Oh, somebody calling. Let's see. She's coming back.
You got me? Okay.
Yes, you're back.
Sorry.
No problem. So can you have kids? I don't know if I heard that.
I don't necessarily want a guy with kids. I still feel like there's so many fish out there in the sea.
Yeah, she it's over. It's over. I mean, granted, she don't got kids, but that niggas ain't checking for. I mean, if you was 28 with no kids, you would still have more action on dating market. But 38 with no kids, it's not really a flex. It's just more like it's like what I said. Over 30, everything is cringe, even the positives for women. Looking good over 30, being single is the cringe. Not having kids by 35, 38 is the cringe. Like, well, what's up? Why you ain't have kids? Like, even the positives are negative over 30 for women. So she looking for Mr. .005 with no kids. Whatever.
That don't have kids. So I'm still kind of very, very.
I mean, even in the 30s, 35, it's becoming difficult.
It does get a little bit difficult. However, I still meet people every single day.
You're not with them. So something's off. You either not feeling them or they not feeling you. So it don't matter how you're meeting every single day top tier men with no kids between 30 and 45. You keep meeting them. You 38. You've been meeting top tier men since you were 18, but you still on a fucking video sharing platform looking for a man. Like, see, it goes back to what I just said. Everything becomes cringe after 30. When they talk and stuff, the more they talk, it just gets more cringe. But she's not smart enough to realize me saying, I meet men 30 to 45 with no kids who hit tall and handsome every day. Well, why you ain't with one? That's not a flex. It's a diss to yourself. That you around them and you keep meeting them, but you ain't never with any of them. You don't ever get with any of them.
And that don't have kids yet. And they have their things together, you know, their life is together and they know what they want. So I'm still out here like fingers crossed that I'll meet somebody that's, you know.
So tell me why it doesn't work with those people.
It's drama.
Can't make it up. He started panicking. Did y'all see the visible panic when she asked, well, why it ain't working out with those guys?
Shit. Got your ass.
There's $1 million homes that somebody is living in. Multi-million-dollar homes that people are living in. And some of them are single. And some of them are men that are looking for women. And I'm sorry, black women are hot right now.
Let's see that face one more time. Matter of fact, let's see it in slow mo.
Like there's so many fish out there in the sea that don't have kids. So I'm still kind of very, very.
I
I'm
mean,
still
if
kind of.
you're in the 30s, 35, it's becoming difficult.
It does get a little bit difficult. However, I still meet people every single day, men that don't have kids yet, and they have their things together. You know, their life is together, and they know what they want. So I'm still out here, like, fingers crossed that I'll meet somebody that's, you know.
So tell me why it doesn't work with those people.
It's drama, baby mama drama.
You can't make this up. She just literally said, I'm meeting a bunch of guys 30 to 45 with their stuff together with no kids. And now she's saying baby mama drama. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes, y'all.
Look at you. You all drunk and shit.
Or
No, you said the one who don't have kids. The
Oh.
one that you meet all the time that are in that age range and they don't have kids.
They're
Why
still
don't
out there, you know. They're still playing though. They still play the field and stuff because they don't have kids, you know.
Of course. Of course. You see that negative connotation they put on it because don't nobody want their old washed up ass now. He ain't playing. He living his best life. See, when the girl is out just playing, it ain't called, Peter Pan syndrome or Tinkerbell syndrome or this bitch immature, just a little girl. It's you go, sis. Live your best life. Don't let no man hold you down. But when men do it, we're pieces of shit and Peter Pan and we need to grow up and we playing games and when you finally gonna get fed up with all the bullshit, like, you see that? What's up, Ricardo?
So there's nothing tying them down really.
Okay, and they be playing even with kids, so I don't know if that's what it is. Okay, so you're making it hard. So you got to be 5'9", but hella funny if he is 5'9". What else? 30 to 45, no kids, preferably. And how much money does he need to make?
Oh wow. That's a great question. I've never even thought about that.
It's a fucking lie, and you know it. At 38, you never thought about if you want a nigga with some paper or not? Well, yeah, they don't gotta think about it because every woman want a man with some paper. I mean, especially over 30. But ironically, they're the least likely to be taken serious by a man with paper over 30. Like, that's the ironic part of it.
I guess because I have my own little motion going on. So men with money have problems. I've been there, done that. I've had celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's trouble.
She don't realize she's telling on herself and making herself sound really unappealing to most guys. I've dealt with celebrities, rich men. I know, and you're still single at 38. Men don't want to hear that you dealt with celebrities. Keep some shit to yourself. They don't have any filter. They just talk. They don't know shit about men, so they don't know what not to say when trying to get a man.
It's just as long as you know you have something going on. I don't necessarily pocket check.
Okay.
That's cap. You dealt with millionaires and celebrities, but you don't pocket check. Right. So if they weren't millionaires and celebrities, you would have still fucked with those guys. Give me a break. And this is what they don't get either. When you say I've dealt with a millionaire, I've dealt with a celebrity, every man know if he makes 70K, you ain't gonna respect him the same way you respected that millionaire. You don't gotta say it. We just know. Women feel like they're settling for anything less than the best they ever had in any category. If she had a nigga make 250K, she will always feel like a nigga that make less than 250K is selling. If she ever fuck with a 6'2" nigga, any nigga under 6'2" for the rest of her life is now selling. You see what I'm saying? If she had a nigga that made her come 3 times every time they fucked, anything less than that is settling now. That's why the standard used to be no hymen, no diamond. A man shouldn't have to pay for the ghost of a bitch pussy's past. All men are settling if you with a woman who wasn't a virgin when you met her. On some level, you settled. And I ain't knocking you for settled because it might have worked out. And it's just, I get it that it's not a realistic standard anymore, but just know you settled. On some level.
So if he makes 60,000 a year, you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm the type of woman that we gonna get more.
I like that. All right.
Here we go.
Nigga, no.
They all think they can level their man up. So he's a college professor and you're going to help, and he's busy as a college professor. But you're going to somehow level him up to what, dean? I don't know what, how are you going to level him up to dean? Whatever the fuck. Never mind, man. Fuck it.
I think that's it.
A man don't want to feel like he got to keep leveling up to maintain his woman. No, 60K is all he ever going to make. That's why I like when Kevin Samuels used to cut that shit short. Like, no, 60K for life. Could you be with 60K for life? It ain't no leveling up. Well, now I couldn't do it then. Look, you're a horrible option for a homeless man. You're not a fucking prize. But ain't nobody going to be able to tell you until the wrinkles shoot in. Come in.
Is there anything else that he must have that I didn't ask for?
The basics: car, home. You'd be surprised, you know what I'm saying? Car, home. Not.
I wouldn't be surprised because you a common hood rat bitch. You attract what you are. So no, I'm not surprised that you running into men with no car, no home. That's your level, bitch.
With your mama, not with your baby mama, not with no cousins.
You know this Melly don't be on the internet talking about what she deserves and what she don't accept because she's too busy being married to a millionaire basketball player. See, the women who qualify for this shit these bitches asking for, they not on the internet talking about it. They're too busy living it. You see that big ass house behind Melly? She don't gotta come on the internet and TikTok about none of this and no Applebee's dates. She don't gotta do that because she qualified for 5-star restaurants. So she don't gotta come on TikTok and say, I only go on 5-star restaurants. She too busy in 5-star restaurants. See the difference?
no extended family members like you. You got to have your own thing going on. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Then that's it. Okay. Well, we're gonna see. I mean, it's gonna come up. We're gonna have some people, and you're gonna be like, "Oh no, you see, they have that. We forgot." Well, the chat is saying, "Can we get a 360 though, Nikki?" I don't know.
You can hit my Instagram up and look at my body, but I'm not about to see into that one though.
Okay, don't mind if we do. Common Street Tramp. Don't mind if we do. I mean, I don't got nothing against this girl, man. Well, I don't. But we just talking about for dating. Yeah, Common Street Tramp. She might be a cool person to have a beer with. I mean, I doubt it. But possible. But I'm just talking as far as dating market. Typical trash. Typical modern woman dating market trash. Somebody type 942 in the chat. 942 in the chat.
Got a
Miss Nick. Women have always worked. The stay-at-home wife is a modern idea. Oh, throughout history, yeah, I can't wait to see the comments on that one. Anyway, what's her name? Miss Nick? Think this her. Oh, look at this nonsense. Oh, God. I guess at least it look professional. Veteran model actress, founder of Cognac, whatever, I doubt it. Some nigga just put you as a part owner on a business of his. Representation, yeah. I mean, I'm not hating, do your thing, sis, but as far as dating, fuck no. Okay, model for Vogue. So, okay, I gotta give legitimacy to your, if this is real, if this is not Photoshop. Oh, actually, it might be Photoshopped. Wait, hold on. February issue of starring, is that her? No, Dalipa. Hold on. Is this her? Y'all educate me. Hey, if she model for Vogue, respect. I'm giving her full props. I'm just trying to see if it's photoshopped or something. But hey, respect, sis. Respect. Wouldn't advise anybody date you, but respect. Oh, look at this trashy shit. Vogue just accepting anything. Look at this like Compton swap meet shit. Let's just move on. You gonna move on. This fucking fly's pissing me off so bad. Like, the thing about flies, they can never just go chill in the corner. Like, they gotta fuck with you. They just gotta fuck with you. This is clearly demonic. Right? Alright. Let's check out how she is with at least one dude. Love that the first dude is always like a Dusty to humble him. Like they was like some top tier man was gonna come over here and try to holler at him.
I go then.
All right.
All right. So I have Mike C. Hello, sir. Your mic is off. Your mic? We can't hear you.
All right, I'm here.
Hello.
You would. How you doing?
What do you mean I would? You're here.
I swore I was just being a spectator. Let me turn this light up. I swore I was being a spectator, but here we are.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing,
Hey,
Nikki?
Mike. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Chilling. How old are you?
I'm 37.
Oh, right. You did say, I thought you said 39. 37?
I will be 38 in 2 weeks.
Got you. Sounds good.
Yeah, no, you can't like. I'm not saying I have game. Like, hold on, let me finish chewing and I'll tell you. See, here's my trick. Like, if bitches think I'm cute, I'm not patting myself on the back, but we just gonna be real. And I'm sure there's plenty of women who just say I'm all right, and plenty of women who might just think I'm ugly. But I've had women express that they think I'm attractive multiple times throughout my life. So I'll use that as a gauge that I'm above average attractiveness. My game is a bitch think I'm cute, and then I don't really gotta do or say much. That's my like when bitches find you attractive, you can really just play cool and not say much, and just wait till it casually progresses to her sucking your cock. Like, I mean, you gotta put in a little effort. Hey, let me get your number. If you call or text a couple times. Hey, come through. It's not that you really don't gotta have game when bitches already think you look good. You only gotta have game if they don't think you look good, or you gotta stutter or something, or you short. But yeah, we already know she don't like him because I mean, no homo. I mean, he's not particularly attractive. I'm not knocking him, but then he's laying down in the bed with a fucking wife beater on. Now let's be clear. Even though this dude might look like Biggie Smalls, if he sat up, had a fly outfit on, had everything trimmed up nice, maybe threw on an accessory, nice lineup, maybe some shades, is like you could make up for it, or make up for it with his personality. But he's not trying. No personality. You got a ketchup stained wife beater on. You laying down in your mama's basement. Look like it. Nothing about this says women should be attracted to you. And that's another thing. That's my message to the black pill incels and shit. Like, bro, if you was a bitch, if you was a bad bitch, I mean, not to sound weird, but if you was a bad bitch, would you want to date you? It's not even about just you being ugly, but I'm just talking about even if you are ugly, there's ugly niggas with bitches. That's proof that this whole black pill incel, well, if it's all about looks, bro. If you're a sub 5, you just don't stand a chance no matter what. It's bullshit. Cause this nigga, it's fours with who ain't millionaires who got a bitch. So that's your proof that what you saying is fucking wrong. It's fours and fives who ain't rich who got a bitch. So that disproves black pill incel theory. Kill this fly. I'm gonna shoot it with a shotgun if I could. Fucking hate this fly. I'm gonna get this motherfucker if it's the last thing I. Fuck.
So this is so just for the record, I have no idea how this platform works. So I mean,
It'd be funny if she say this how it work, nigga. Pineapple. I would have to give her props if she said that. Hey, Ricardo just asked Lauren if she ever seen me. A lot of niggas do be on that though. Like, hey, what's up, Lauren? I see you in my chat all the time. I don't care if you married. Hit me up on email behind the scenes. I'll send you a pic. But that's not me, guys. It's beneath my character.
Are we just supposed to just have a conversation like there aren't 1,000 people in here?
I guess so. Yeah, we're both new to it, so
You kind of on
how
a
was your
date.
day?
You're on a
we're
date.
kind of on a date.
Yeah, so shoot your shot.
Well,
Are you single? Are you single? We got to ask since.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm single. Yeah.
Okay. So talk to her.
And let me. AD gave me this game officially. Shout out to AD. Women don't really want to hear that you're single. Like, dudes be telling chicks like, I'm single. I just want to let you know I ain't got no hoes. I ain't like these other dudes. I'm single. Women don't want you to be single. Women want to see that you've been pre-selected by other women. So this whole idea that I'm going to let her know how single I am and that's going to make her attracted to me, fuck no.
So, Nikki, Real estate in Chicago.
Yes.
What type of properties do you sell? Do you do a lot of high end, or you do residential, commercial?
I actually am a landlord, so I own a building, an apartment building.
That's not real estate, is it? That's not being in real estate, is it? All you gotta do is let them keep talking. See, a lot of these women could seem like hot shit if they don't get asked second and third questions. Once a motherfucker start digging in, that Instagram bio start to fall apart real quick.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Nice.
So so actually I've been showing
A nigga probably bought that for her. See, that's why it's so pathetic when women don't win in life. Because you had every opportunity to win in life. You had niggas giving you businesses, buying you apartment complexes, especially like if you were an attractive woman. You had every opportunity to win in life. That's why female losers are bigger losers than male losers.
the unit that I have vacant.
So hold on. So you got kids?
I don't have kids. I have a four-legged kid.
You got tenants. You got kids.
Fair enough. Okay, that's fair.
You talk about you don't want no guy with kids. That's more responsibility than kids having all those tenants. How many tenants do you have?
Right now I have 2.
Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. And you
See, it's starting to fall apart. You own an apartment building with 2 tenants.
There's all kinds of the women lowering their standard. Bitch, you are the low standard. The fuck are you on about? I don't even know what my standards. You are the low.
I need a man. I need somebody to come in and split these bills, however we gonna split them, 70-30, 60-40, 50, whatever, okay? I need these bills taken off of me. All right? I'm going to pay some of it, but paying all of it is breaking me. Okay?
This is in it.
3.
Okay. All right. That's cool. So any questions for me?
I'm gonna say pineapples.
You don't like him?
Yeah, no. I mean, he wouldn't even sit up for me. You know what I'm saying? He's just chilling.
It's fair. I can't even be mad at her for that. I'm gonna ride out. Let me see what Kendra up to. Do I feel like doing a Kendra on Rumble? Do I feel like it, y'all? Kendra uploading less. People ain't really coming on YouTube no more. So, and a lot of people probably not asking, who the hell is this? Oh. That one only 5 minutes. Jesus. I'll say something for later. All right, I'll see y'all tonight between 6 and 8 p.m. Central Time. Join the membership. It's only $5 a month. Most of the live streams go behind the paywall if you miss a live stream. Link in the description. Follow me on Rumble. Follow my backup YouTube channel because this one could get nuked any day. This Modern Dating Gone Wrong. The link is in the description. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. Remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet. And I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever. What we looking like on Rumble? 6 people on Rumble. That's what's up, Rumble. Fuck it. You know what? I'll take it back. Let's go over a Kendra on Rumble. I'll take it back. Let's go over that 5-minute one at least. So I'm going to put the Rumble link in the chat. And I'll see y'all over on Rumble. Rumble Lights, we still in here. Rumble Lights, we still in here.